Good day, Minecraft educators. Would you like to know simple tips in using Minecraft Education Edition for your class? That's marvelous, teacher Minecrafters. Well, then, this video is for you. Our tip for the day: how to protect the blocks, chalkboards, items, and other construction materials that you created if you host a world. Imagine this scenario. You created a formative assessment for your class. Then, you hosted the world. You wanted your students to join the world. But then, they were able to break the questions on the chalkboards. They were able to break the doors and other items in your world. So, how can we protect the blocks that you created? That would be our focus for the day. To understand better, allow me to bring you into my world. Welcome to my world. Today we are going to go to English 8 Quarter 2 Reviewer 2.1. This is a formative assessment and I will be hosting this game. While it is loading, you have to make sure, dear Minecraft educators, that you have to set your mode into creative if you want to make your world into something in which you can create a lot of things. You have free access on the inventory, and you can get anything that you want as long as it is available in the inventory, right? So right now, my world is loading. There you go. This one, we are going to focus on this part here. Here is my English 8 reviewer. I have here a chalkboard. It says, "Good day to you, dear English 8 learners. Welcome to English 8 with Teacher Jedi. Today, your learning and visual verbal relationships will be tested. Please read instructions and questions on the boards. Talk to the NPC Teacher Jedi if you see one. Please follow the pink carpet." So here we are going to follow the pink carpet. All right? So this is what will happen. Right now, I am, let's check first if let's check first the status of the world builder. So the world builder status is updated to true, meaning I can put something here. Let's say if you want to, for example, this one, if you have a student, they can break this anytime. So to protect this part, you can put on a deny block. This one is a deny block. Put it on and then place it. Then you can put a carpet to cover it. Then let's try to find out what will happen if we are going to turn the world builder into false. So now it is false. Let's try if I can break the block that we have placed. Okay, but this one, this is where we put the deny block. You cannot break it. So in this part, since there is no deny block, then you can break it. You have to remember, dear Minecraft educators, that once the world builder is false, enabled into false, you cannot put or place the deny block. For you to put the deny block, you have to turn the world builder into true. So you just click on T, then type /WB, enter. So the status now is updated to true, meaning you can now put on the deny block, just like this one, and then put or place a carpet, pink carpet. Again, to test, just click on T, then /WB, check if the world builder status is updated to false. Once false, you can now test it. So this block here, this one, is protected, meaning you are safe. I mean, the block is safe. For sure, the students cannot break one. Also, this one, in this part here, if you click on this, left click, you cannot break it. Same with the slate, you cannot break it. Why? Because I placed a deny block under this area. But the good thing here is, just like this door, you can open it. Click it, right click, open, close, and then get inside. I have put a command block here. Let's try to find out if this will work. So if you get inside, oh, I am being teleported to question number two because my answer for question number one is correct. Here, there is another question. What type of graph presents information trend using dots connected by straight line? So there's a clue, a line. Again, let's try to check if this is yes, you cannot break it. So right click to open the door, then get inside. Now I am in question number three. A special type of graph that uses pictures. Pictures. So the answer is pictograph. Oh, right, left, you can break it. Right, you can open it and go to question number four. Which of the following graphs below characterizes categorical data with rectangular bars? Bars. If you really read, then you can answer because the there's a clue there. Some kind of a context clue. The answer is just found in the question. It's a bar graph. Open it and get inside. Now you are now on question number five. A type of graph which is circular in form. Again, please note teachers that I put deny blocks here. So it's safe. The block is safe. The slate that I put here is safe because again I put a deny block under these items, under these construction materials, under these chalkboards. Then I'll open it and go to yes here. So here is all right. Congratulations. You answered all the questions correctly. Wow. And then I have a command block here to go back to the main entrance. There you go. This is my main entrance. I'm back here. So that's it, teachers. Once again, all you have to do is to wow, I am being teleported. So it's just slash CP. You have to also remember if, for example, you are being teleported to very far away place, you just have to remember your position. So you can just type slash TP and then the destination. So with my case, it's 2503, then enter. And yes, I am back to the place. So this is the area where you put question number one. There you go, teachers. For today, you learned about deny blocks. Again, remember to turn the world builder into true so that you can place the deny block. So you have to click on T slash WB, enter, then place the deny block, cover it with something, then test it. Just click on T slash WB, enter, and there you go. This block now is safe. But can you put something here? Can you put? Of course not. You cannot place anything and then you cannot break it. Alright? So that's it for the day. Have a good day, teacher Minecrafters, teacher educators, and see you again in my next video. Bye bye!